Yo, PNP and JLP win local elections. Care or don't care, the two of them won.
I would have to call you.
Mommy. Hope it's not one of them.
Who she vote for?
Jesus.
Why? You vote? You don't vote?
One
This is
God.
on purple free.
You don't vote? Never vote neither.
Couldn't bother going a bomba.
You didn't? I was
No.
expecting you to.
Me tell everybody say, fix my fucking road. No, if it's this one issue,
Yeah.
me a deadpan. Fix my road. My road bad, man. It's
I really
horrible.
think, man.
And it's serious now. Like literally one big dirty pothole.
It's bad
not even
for
a
real.
pothole, like a frigging crater. Fix my road. I'm serious.
Never
Fix
next
it.
issue.
It's still bad.
Invite we to the media party.
I feel away.
Invite me to the media party.
One particular smaddy, then they pose up with him and
Yeah.
orange heart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was at the media party
Oh.
at JLP's, at the current government's media party
Also?
in green, and in the comment section, boah. I'm like, wow.
Make it make sense.
And them never invite Captain Greeny. Captain Greeny.
Who's that?
Janos.
Who is that?
It's cool, man. It's cool.
Who's that?
It's cool, man.
Who's
It's cool.
that?
For sure.
For sure. Yo, all right, seriousness now.
Yeah.
PNP and JLP declare victory in the recently concluded but contested, there you go, right words, but still sort of ongoing
Yeah.
local elections. First, it was reported that the PNP had won. Was first reported by the nationwide news, and then they rescinded.
I think
Well,
Emily saw her.
Them push out in front and say, yo, PNP win this.
Yeah.
And then they rescinded that report. And then this morning, Cliff Hughes issued an apology.
Cliff's sad story of what happened last night. It was a tough night in terms of us covering the results and establishing the implications of the results. And I want to say, Connor, Ricardo, listeners, we here nationwide over the years have developed a reputation for covering elections very well and calling elections very well. We have gotten it right on all previous occasions. We did not get it right last night when shortly after 8:35 we declared that the opposition, People's National Party, the PNP, had won the local government election.
Yo, Cliff sound like him announce a dead.
Right? Like,
He feels so bad about it.
Cliff, next time just say, oops. Cliff, come on. Just say, oops, our bad. That's it, man. Come
But
on.
I'm making them don't say, hey, we never yet get it.
You know what I mean? Like, we never, ever get it
Never.
wrong.
no, but
And
that's
one sounds so
journalism
sad.
at work.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're not
Yeah, them
going to
reputation at
always
stake.
gonna get it right. So, you know, you once you made an error, you have to come out just as forcefully as you came out with the original story, right? And you know, you apologize. So them a recount now and let's see them say up to 5 o'clock. It's, at this point now it's 6:51.
I don't know.
I know me not see nothing on my phone to indicate who win, but
Yeah, because after this, before I move on from even this apology, big up Cliff though, because him take it on fully and say it was his decision to publish this news. And him take it on and say, me.
Yeah, and you clearly can hear him feel bad.
Of course, him feel bad. Feel very bad. It sounds like a funeral for nation right today. So big up Cliff Hughes. And then now JLP at a press conference out of Belmont Road did say, yo, we win, you know. Are we still out?
Are we still out?
Are we still out? Yeah. Yeah, Jobs, you go so rally already. Jobs, you go so rally.
Shut up the mouth.
Yeah. Jobs. But see a TikTok dance, so yeah. Ring a bell.
One show. If I anything, me not go them rally the father.
And vibes. That's our vibes, man. God do it.
It's crazy.
Oh, God.
But how them jump the gun though? Like Ima say Marcus say my winner, Andrew say my winner. Like,
alright, let me tell you what I think really happened. Based on preliminary.
In your opinion?
Report my opinion. Based on preliminary results.
Yeah.
And how things was tracking. It did one look like PNP did a go win.
Okay.
Based on everything that we saw throughout the day. Even just based on how you did see the two headquarters them did stay. It did look like one party clearly win and one party lose. It did what it looks like. Out of Belmar Road it looked like. Yeah, it did look like Ghost Town.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like them thing there as well. But it seemed like based on certain recounts, them say, hold on, these results are not as was initially thought or stated.
Wait a minute.
So recounts are going now, and then it shows say a JLP win, but then they might do some more recount, and I said maybe I know. So it go for results like them just a recount.
Yeah.
And this is where I put it all on the EOJ. Yeah, something need to fix up there, sir.
Yeah.
Something need to fix up there, sir.
Somebody
I'm
said-
seeing people that have reported on elections for decades. I say, oh, are the first time ever says that.
Yeah.
So something clearly wrong here,
Yeah,
sir.
because let me tell you something. Somebody said something to me, but I cannot discuss it as I put it off as paranoia.
Yeah.
But maybe it have something to do with it where they put symbols as well as the name. So what they're saying that they say two of the same symbol on the voting thing.
Yeah.
But I kind of struck it off as paranoia. So I don't know if
You think there's some chicanery? Or there's thoughts of chicanery?
I don't know. But I
Shithousery?
I don't know. I'm just kind of putting it off as like paranoia. But
What do you
maybe,
think, Ham? You think it's close to what I said?
I mean, well,
I think
Like with the
my
tracking.
theory about the tracking and
Yeah.
the trending and, the reporting of.
Throughout the day.
I don't know. I really don't know. It's the
This
first
has
that
some
really
closer.
happened because usually they were able to can indicate one party win. So it goes to show that we need to kind of make it more electronic in a sense. Like where it can be electronic. Like in America, they have like the Dominion voting booth, so it's like an electronic thing, and you just go and you press, so it'll be easier to count. I don't know. I think we still do it manual. Like we're actual
feel so too,
someone that's
yeah.
counting. So
And that takes more time
it
too.
does. But yeah, I think probably we need to look into voting electronically.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a mess. And it should be laid at the feet of the EOJ. And we need some explanation because this, I be a confusion I go on. Somebody are going to end up look like an idiot. And because of essentially the EOJ system and everything, like something need to be cleared up. We're taking the break out of this podcast, to big up Ibiza, Daylight Ibiza, happening Sunday, March 24th. The theme is Floral Finesse, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. General pre-sold is $8,000 and $10,000 at the gate. Premium cuisine inclusive. Daylight Ibiza no plating. Hennessy, Daylight Ibiza. You can get tickets online at daylightibiza.com as well. I went there and that was Mark gave a speech and it was so heart-wrenching and heartwarming. I like, if I not him win, wow.
But I saw a speech on Instagram. I saw a clip of it. I don't remember if it started. I probably started post it. And him say, when him get to the point when him say, and the people them want Iman, Mark, Jeffrey, Golden. I'm like, but you never win. Who win? I never him.
When?
Hit the one star.
What?
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. So as of now, this is what is being reported. The PNP has won 8 councils, the JLP has won 6 councils. PNP has won KSAMC, St. Catherine, Clarendon, Manchester, Westmoreland, Hanover, St. Mary, Portmore
JLP,
City
no.
Municipality, JLP, St. James, Trelawny, St. Anne, Portland, St. Elizabeth, St. Thomas.
Universities.
No.
Yeah. I saw it, but I never watch it.
Oh.
Who's feeding Mark these lines? But one thing's for sure though. One thing this does indicate is that the PNP seem to have some momentum here. Mm-hmm. And even when announcing that they had won at their press conference, you could see that there was some disappointment. They never sound like winners to me.
JLP.
Yeah, JLP. And I think they really need to take stock in what they're doing.
You're right.
And I've said this before. Mm-hmm. Ever since about 2020, the communications of certain things that they're trying to implement, it hasn't gone over so well. Mm-mm. There's been some drop off in regards to how they have communicated their vision.
You're right.
Whole heap of things that they've tried to say to the people in our register. Things that they've done, things that they're trying to do.
Yeah.
It's for some reason there's a disconnect. And I've noticed that change from about 2020.
Let me say, because personally, like even this election, I was like, I never like how it was called. Personally. Like I think I like early February and him call it by the end of whatever. You get what I mean? Yeah. So it's like within 3 weeks now, put together this thing. And to me personally, I just felt like I never even know the councillors. I know the councillor them and I get him and I know them and I see them that them not really register to me.
Right.
And then two is like me I say, I don't know, I just think how it was in like usually I was saying it was a snap election and somebody said it wasn't a snap election. I'm like, to me it feel like a snap election because if you why you couldn't call it from last year November and give people some time out and then do no work and whatever
exactly so the people get to know the councillors
and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like to me you call this snap election, there was such apathy. Like most people would know like no, and even me as somebody who votes from turn 18, I've been a frequent voter. I'm like,
you weren't moved to vote.
I wasn't moved to vote,
and that has happened with a lot of younger people.
Like genuinely, and
all the people in general.
Exactly, and I was just like, I just never liked how it was called. One, and this is why I talk about there needs to be set dates for every election, whether local and general. There needs to be set dates, and that you give people some time now to do the work. So if you say it's one thing for a month for have it in a hand and say, all right, I call it this time, and then everybody else have to work with it. No, like if it's set and entrenched in the constitution of a particular day, like in a America, it's the second or the first Tuesday in November, it's in trend. So you work towards that day.
And you know that.
Everybody know that. So you work with, so it's not left up to the whims of one particular person. And usually, as I said, a snap election usually works in favor of the incumbent government. So it was supposed to be the Jamaica Labour Party, but it didn't work that way. So that's why them even kind of wonder. So you put out this now, so you just think, say, well, all right, yeah, I gotta call it. And then I think the other thing too that makes it worse is that it should have been called like a long time ago. Everybody been not talk about it, say it should have been called from last year, whatever. But you make the excuse, said COVID and whatever, and that was it. Would they give you the leeway for the general election? And we say, all right, true, it needed to have been called, and given that there was like a serious health crisis, global pandemic, we need to set in place our government to help us do it. The local election the local election supposed to be called now, and you just like it. You drag it out every minute. Me I say call it, and no one is calling it.
Surprise.
So that to me, I think that really wasn't in their favor. And one and two, as you rightly said, Nara, is that the communication. To be honest, I'm like, who the hell is?
Who are these people?
Who is my counselor? On both sides, like, who are my counselors? You know, I had no idea who I'm supposed to be voting for. And if anybody come here, tell them, say, fix the goddamn road. And if you fix it, I got set my own one-man protest. So we want a road. I'm serious, fix my road. So I think that is it too, like the communication for both parties, in a sense. Like for me, it's not even on one side. For both parties, kind of felt loosey-goosey. And I
there's
think
been some improvement on the PNP side. So with the drop-off, there's been some slight improvements by the I will give them that. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's a time comes slogan there. Something about it at work, you know. I feel like it resonate with some people. Time come there. I feel like there's some resonance with people with people who kind of feel like, say, that government have been a take for granted, them been a do something so piss we off, and we don't like it, and we're ready for a change. I'm not saying this, I'm just saying what may just be the sentiment of enough people out there in Jamaica right now.
It even seem like more people like Mark, like them again.
I think so too.
Like him more.
I think so too. But I also feel like enough people are voting against the JLP.
But you see, that's the thing, you know, and that's the challenge. And I think the Prime Minister needs to work on that, because when he was coming into power, he was very much communicative. He went everywhere. He communicated
communication just fine,
and I think that is it too. Like there is always like a fatigue when it comes to both government, you know. But I mean, I guess given that whatever, I'm gonna call him a government agent, I'm aware of the victories and the good things and the turnaround what this government has done. But again, it's just not being communicated in a simple way, in a way that to the people, for them forget it, to say, well, this, so them talk about even changing or increasing the income tax threshold. The PNP said that it couldn't have happened with the 1.5 when Niger first proposed it in 2016, and then now it imposed. It has not crashed the country as the PNP said that it would have. And then now proposing a $2 million increase for the income tax. So things like that, you know, like they need to work on. And I think even to like with the pay increase, I think you shouldn't have, if you did want to do that, like he and a black flip on it, like you stand on it. Or if you did want to do it, you should have called the election long ago, and then when you see the people then you call it. So these are some of the things that are in the people's mind, and you never really properly communicate like the idea behind them and like the reason for it. It kind of just felt like, oh, all right, sorry, you do it. So like you see, I see press conference, and to be honest, I'm not even going to tell you, like, me not really watch local news, neither CVM nor TVJ. I get my news via I read it online, not on TikTok, but like I read it online.
Same.
Something. So me not really watch some TV. Me get my information
on the internet, basically.
On internet. So I'm not too sad. I'm not going to see. I'm not gonna really watch them and see when them are going to back and for it. But I think them should have probably but the communication is not connecting as it was.
Something need for fix there, someone. Something need for fix there. Something need for fix there. And it's too sad. It depend, like, you're there online now, you see the news, and then you can scroll and say, oh, this funny. I can move on to something else.
Yeah, like, and not dwell on that.
You know?
You just
Yeah. Either way, if it's that the results come out, I don't know what's happening as of this recording. It could just be announced, say who win.
Yeah.
But either way, I feel like the PNP can take this as a win.
Yes.
If them announce as a winner or not, them can take enough heart in that, say, some momentum is being gained and this is tangible evidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
JLP need to work on some things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's that you not respond to laurels, if this is not a wake-up call, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Don't know what is. This
I'm
close.
not seeing it again. I'm not
The very fact says it's not announced yet means it damn close.
Yeah.
And probably there was enough people within the JLP that say this shit not going to be close at all.
True.
Yep.
Guess what?
When you get well comfortable.
Guess what? People them what they think so, when they get proven wrong. You know what I mean? So let's see what happens from here on out, and let's see what happens with a general election.
Just a tree, Charlene to the Givenchy. The way she do it, I feel put her them at the party. So take body, girl. And if you fuck on me, me not hear sorry, girl. Me stay rich, but me not ready, girl.
I put my drugs just for escape reality. Me I try to maintain my sanity. Me know say them go judge me. I talk some song, them sound like folkry. But the time will tell. I'm missing no friend, I pump friend. I tell each other who go there.
I tour the world and buy a couple of vaccine. How me do it so fast, everybody asks me. You have to smart, listen more and cut the talk. You have to watch the road to walk, you have to have dog heart. You have to rough, you can't solve. Them underestimate the boss.
Take time, wine pon it, it will be a long ride. Take up on the tip and bubble for the first smile. She grip it up, me feel the heaven inside. Then little after that, me want to see you get a while. Later off, if you want, see me fall, just call for my phone.